So weird. I don't know. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do about that, but whatever. Whatever. Let me try this again. My channel, live. Copy. Okay. Okay. I think that's right. Delete that one altogether. There we go. Head on. So, is this interesting? Okay, so, thanks for letting me know it's working. Can you hear me? That would be a good question to get answered. I don't know why it does that. It tells me that it doesn't work. Okay, well, I'm glad it's working. Thank you for the confirmation. Hi guys. So I'm gonna assume folks are here and get started. Yeah, 3 people watching. Yeah, sorry about that. That's weird. Yeah, whatever. It is what it is. But yeah, like I said before, I'll watch for questions and stuff and answer them when I can. I'm gonna shut the windows so there's not like all of this going on. That's gonna distract me. Probably gonna distract y'all. All right. Maybe. There we go. Okay. Cool. Cool. Okay, so here she is. Spin it around. There's the figure hanging off the side, just like the promotional images always are, you know. So, okay, so I did the railing, and I want to show you how I did it. So I'm gonna remove. Which one's the worst one? That one. So I'm gonna take this off. And it's just two 3-length bars that are stuck into hollow open studs, and those are stuck onto the plate there. And we got 2 clips on either side. So then we have this piece of Lego flex tube. Now this, we have a couple of different tools we can use. We can use good old pliers, and these work fine. I prefer to use these. I don't know the technical name for them, but they've got blades on them so you can cut the flex tube into pieces and don't pinch your fingers. And then they've got flatter. It's not actually flat. Be nice if they were flat, not corrugated. There is such a thing. Back in the day, they weren't like this. It was like well, actually, I think it was a different tool. A friend showed me these from, they were like 100 years old. He bought them at an antique shop or something. and they were flat jaws, like level. And I think that was for jewelry work. Anyway, so kind of a neat thing. I'll have to look for something like that because these leave marks on the tubing. But what you can do to bend it, and it's already somewhat bent, but it's not fully bent. So, oh, I'm like hearing myself, but 5 seconds later. I forgot I had my headset plugged in and it's hanging over here. So we can just keep massaging it, or we can use a tool like this. And what I like to do is, if you're going to be bending it, you know, bend it perpendicular to the tool. So you take the tool and try to get it about in the bend there, but just know that it's going to bend right on the corner there or just above it. We take our tool, close it around, and bend it just like so. Okay, so that's a little bit of a straighter bend. Now it's naturally going to come back out. See there, it's naturally flexing back. At this point, we've already created the crease. We can just massage it a little bit and it'll come back. And do the same thing on the other side. Right. Now another trick you can do is you can take a paper clip and you can use these tools to bend it straight. And then you can stick it in there and then bend the flex tube. And this just helps it hold its shape. I tried that and it wasn't really getting the result that I wanted. Probably user error more than anything. So I'm doing without it for now. But yeah, it easily slides in there. I'll demonstrate. You can just slide it in the hole here because the tubing is hollow. So you can just straighten it out a little bit and you slide it in, and then you can bend it to the contour or whatever, right? But I was finding that it was just bending in sort of a curve, gentle curve like this, and not, and it's probably because I was using my fingers at first, but it wasn't sharp like this. So, but I kind of like the fact that there's no metal in it. It's like pure Lego. The other thing I was finding is that when I was installing it, it was hard to install because the magnet here would always connect to the paper clip inside the flex tubing. And it kind of was driving me crazy because I was trying to connect it over here and then it would just snap over here and it was like, really, stop. So I kind of gave up on that method for now. So got our tool, put it just past the crease there, maybe a little closer. There. Now if you don't like the fact that it's flattening it, you can then take your tool and go the other direction. So we were holding it this way, which was crushing it flat. We can take it this way and squeeze gently. We don't want to crush it the other way, but it kind of helps round out the tube there. You can do that on this side as well. Now remember, we want the crease to be flat in there, but we don't want the tube necessarily just a flat straw, like a crushed straw. So, and then it's always a good practice if you've got another one that you can compare it to, is holding it up and go, okay, how close am I? Okay, yeah, it's pretty close, right? Let's see if I can not block the camera there. You kind of see it's close. We're getting there. So yeah, it'll also help you like find where you want the next bend to be. About right there. There's a little bit of a crease there, but not really, so stick that in there. And remember, you don't want to turn it, because then you're going to bend it the wrong way. You want it to be perpendicular to the tool, because we're going to be bending it about the edge there. Glad you're here, Brian. And Jade Arch Bricks, thanks for joining. Shay, thank you for coming. And the rest of you, thank you for watching so far. Joining in the fun. That's what it's all about, is having fun. Learning and having fun. So I've got a little bit of a subtle arch here. I don't want that. I want it to be creased. And I want this to be straight and this to be straight. I don't want them curved like they are. But I also don't want the joint to be curved. I want it to be bent like it is here. So, trying to get that result. And I've thought about using the train gates or fences or whatever that are this shape, but they're too small. It's more meant for a 6 wide, and they're kind of short in height. So I went with this method instead, and it's proving to work a lot better. Okay, so for straightening it out, let's grab these tools. So I'm just gonna kind of massage it into a straight line there, right? Now, yes, you're gonna leave artifacts behind doing this, especially, like I said, there are tools, older tools especially, where there is a flat face. These are not. So it is gonna mark it up, but I figure it's an older locomotive and it's meant to resemble the real thing, and the real thing is worked hard, it's beat up, so it's worn out. So having a little bit of wear and tear, like I've got some white parts in here that are yellowed just slightly, but it gives enough sort of flavor to it that it looks weathered, worn, and used, which is a look that I particularly like in models. If you can do it purist without breaking the thing, then do that, or naturally yellowed parts or whatever. I think placed like that, placed strategically, they can look really good. Yellowed parts can. So don't throw away your yellowed parts. You can also make them white again, which is kind of cool. I don't know the process for that, but haven't really bothered to fix anything of mine that's weathered. Okay, so I guess before I commit to that, this joint here, I'm going to square it up against a straight line on my desk, which that's not very straight. That's kind of straight. I just want to make sure I'm putting the fold in the same place on either side. Let me switch places here. Let's see. No, that's the right spot. Okay. Sort of a crude measuring system there, but that's all right. perpendicular. Yep. Grabbing this. And you can see some of the artifacts that are kind of left behind there. Some of the teeth marks or whatever. So, but that's on the bottom mostly. And there's a couple of lines on the top. But that's okay. Not too picky about that. Like if I was trying to be really specific about this, I would make, like if I was trying to be perfect about this, like the manufacturing method would be 3D print or form some kind of mold, either building it out of Lego or otherwise, and then like bending it properly like you would do sheet metal. But that's overkill, in my opinion. So we've got this now, and matching it up here, it does match up pretty well. It's not completely perfect, but it's close. So I'm going to go ahead and put it over here. Now another thing, something I discovered last night when I was experimenting with this is these don't fit underneath. So, but then I remembered, because I cut it too short, then I remembered, well, actually, this gate pitches forward a little bit. And I'm wondering now if I want to try to, do I want to try to do that now? I'm still debating whether I want to bend it to that angle or if I want to let these kind of push it out. I think for now I'm going to just let the bars do their thing. Hi, Pasta Jensen. Now I can say good evening instead of good morning. That's a satisfying click right there. So there you go. Here it is, and there's that yellow tile. I don't know if you can tell in that lighting. Now something we're missing. Buffer. Took me a while to find the Technic tube. I just hadn't dragged it out yet. There we go. There's the rear of the locomotive. There's the front. So it seems to be holding up fairly well. I think I'm gonna bend this a little bit more. Just massage it. Evening, Philip. I will say for the record that last night when I was cutting paper clips, it is always important to wear safety glasses, and I was wearing safety glasses. Because you never know when something's going to fly at you, and you can't replace your eyes. Not yet. I could massage this little dent out of the out of the bar there, but I kind of like it. I kind of like that little detail. So again, I'm going to match it up now to this one. Make sure I didn't mess anything up. I know I'm off camera a little, but alright, that looks good. That looks good. Just one last bend there. And then we can, yeah, it's a little twisted, but that's alright. Whoa. Here we go. So there we have it. There's the front, and there's the rear. And there's our dude hanging off the edge there. So I'm gonna remove him for now because I wonder if I need to repair something in there. Door panel's not quite sitting straight, but that's all right. All right. So next up, and I can't find any of my 1x1 clips in the correct color, so I'm going to pull up Studio real quick. Make sure that I've got things. Let's see. Just thinking aloud. I know I'm not making any sense. I'm good. Philip, thanks for asking. I don't know if you're asking me or Pasta, but I'm good. It is a wide locomotive. Yeah. So Philip is asking about those blue stickers for the 1x3 tiles, and yes, that is coming. That is coming. Gotta pull up my instruction manual here. My instruction manual that's not an instruction manual. There we go. Ah, okay, so that's how I did it. Oh. Interesting. Wonder if... Where is it at? It's gonna be the last thing I pull out, isn't it? That's how it is sometimes. Oh my word. There it is. Okay. Cool. I do have 4. That might look good. Okay. So I might just do that. And do I have a tile there? I do not. Ooh. Could do that. Maybe. Maybe? Do I want to do silver? Well, let me try it. Okay. So I can't find my tiles. Like I've been rearranging some stuff and can't find where I'm putting things. Maybe I'm just getting old. So it's the top right there. Okay, interesting. Oh, I could do this. It's probably not gonna fit, but I could try it. So now I'm adding some hydraulic lines that I found. I found paint rollers to be, minifigure scale paint roller accessories to be a fantastic part to use for detailing on all sorts of things. But the locomotive has some interesting details on it. Let's see. I've been trying to find it's funny. Reading Pastor Jensen's response to "How are you doing?" and no need asking me. I'm a mess 100% of the time. Can relate. Can relate. Yes. So I'm just fetching a couple parts. I've actually been looking for this part for a couple of weeks, but I have an idea where it might be. It would help if I actually labeled things correctly. So, anyhow. Oh, interesting. Hi, Toast. Good morning. Yeah. I was supposed to go live at like 1:45 and then 2 and then I don't know what I'm doing, obviously. Do any of us know what we're doing? So this bag is left over from when I was putting something in a box after a convention and some things fell apart and I just kind of threw everything into a bag. And I'm hoping, because I know it fell apart, I'm hoping those parts are in here. Or some of them at least. Of course they're not. Nope. But I found another paint roller, which is nice. I have 3. I only needed 2, but whatever. Yeah, it's crazy. I don't know where they are. So we'll use black ones instead. Yeah. That's fine. It's fine. What would be a Gears and Bricks video without something going wrong, right? That's okay. That's how we learn. As we go. That's what I was afraid of. That's not gonna work. What am I pushing on? Ah. Okay. Oh dear. There. Ah. Heesh. That was close. Okay. Can I do that? Can I do that? I'm just gonna go with silver. It's gonna be easier. What's the opposite of a separator? Because like I use this just as often as a togetherer as I do a separator. Is that a word? That's not a word. It is now. Let's just pretend that was always a word. Does that kind of fit? Yeah, it kind of fits. Yeah, it works okay. Okay, so now we've got silver tiles in there instead of gray. That's fine. And then we've got paint roller in there for the hydraulic line of some kind. So we'll do the same thing on the other side. This clip I'm going to replace with dark bluish gray, just like at the top. At some point when I can find my clips. This is funny because I was gathering that clip in dark bluish gray for my power lines for better part of a year, and so I had collected 50 or 60 of them, and the entire bag went missing just a few months ago, or maybe not even like a month ago, and now it's like, what happened? lose that part. There it goes. Maybe? Kinda. It's close. Guess I could use light bluish gray as well. That might look good. Oh. Put that in there. I wish 1x1 tile clips came in metallic silver. That would be awesome. There's so many times I've thought that. Certain parts in like a metallic color of some kind. Come on. There we go. Oop. There we go. That's good. So, it's decent at least. It's okay in black, that clip, but I'll fix it later if I have time. If there's time. And I can't find my light or my dark bluish gray tiles either. Nah. Here's what it is. Okay. So next on the list is actually putting this guy inside, and then ideally putting the motor inside as well. Or sorry, the motor's already there. The battery. I don't know if a Lego battery box is gonna fit like this one. I don't think it will. I'm gonna try it. See if I'm surprised, but I really doubt it. Oh wait, no, yeah, it definitely won't. Nope. Is that 4 watt? Oh, that is not. So this won't fit. So because originally what I was going to do is I was going to stick it sideways inside the front here in the engine compartment. Problem is this battery box is exactly 3 studs tall if you shave off every single stud and the switch and all the contacts. So, well, I don't know if it's exact. It's not exact. Wait a minute. It might fit. Ooh. Wouldn't that be awesome? Okay, well, let's start taking it apart. Oh, that does not usually happen. Okay, so what went wrong? No, I'm not sticking the whole of battery-powered bricks inside the engine compartment. Although now that it's exploded and it's just empty space and all the space around the space, maybe we'll all fit. That is a bad joke. That wasn't even... I was trying to be funny. That sounded funnier in my head. Well, anyway. I'm responding to something Positive Jensen said. But anyway. At least he laughed. Maybe it was one of those regretful laughters. You know, your dad picks a joke and it's like, okay. So my thought is, let me grab an extension wire real quick. I'm gonna get this clutter out of the way. Okay. No, those are lights. Where's it at? No. Oh, that's a really long. No, I don't want that. Definitely don't want that. Again, really long. Ah. There it is. Yay. Advice to everyone watching: sort your collections. Organize them. Accidental reveal of my head. That's fine. At this point, I don't care. I mean, my face is literally an emoji in certain circles, so I didn't have a choice about that one. Like, you're outvoted. Oh, okay, it's my face. We don't care. Well, it is funny, so it's fine. It was a very funny look on my face, that's for sure. That is for sure. Okay. Is it? Toast asks if my face is my profile picture. Oh, yeah. It's that, photo of me and my dog. I forgot about that. Yeah, I don't really care. I mean, if people know what I look like, it's fine. Okay. So I just realized something. That's interesting. Can I replace it? No. Nope. Interesting. Okay. So in this configuration, the switch will always be turned on. So I'll just turn it on and then stick it in, I guess. Yeah, I guess that's how it's gonna roll. That's fine. While I've got this open, is there a way to do that? Not really? Okay. Trying to think. I think I'm gonna remove. I did not want to do this, but I think I'm gonna remove the roof. That is not as gentle a removal as I had hoped. Here come the doors! Okay, never mind. Not doing that. I'm trying to get this plug to go into the cab. And I'm not real sure how to get in there easily. Yeah, I didn't think this through. There's a lot of things about this I did not think through. And that's okay. I mean, it's all a learning process, you know. It is what it is. But maybe how it is doesn't have to be. Maybe it can be better. So I wonder if no. Oh, yeah. Okay. I wonder if that even has to be supported, like, at all. I don't think it does. If it does, yeah, never mind. That's right. Okay. So. Okay. Now, realistically, I could. Oh, yeah. I forgot all about that. Yeah, okay. So the windows are going to be floating. Forgot. Okay. Oh, don't tell me it's stock. You remove a part and it just like launches into a place and gets completely wedged in somewhere, and it's like, okay, why did you do that? Okay, that's decent. Alright. Now why is the door being funky? Maybe because the door is funky. I don't know. Oh, that is wedged in there. How did that even happen? There's no way to reach that. Okay. There we go. Oh. Sorry, I'm reading Philip's message that's hilarious. I leave the computer for 10 minutes and suddenly the whole locomotive is in pieces. Yep, that's just it. Yep. Okay, can't remove those. That doesn't work. So, how do I get this in there? So the wire comes out in this cavity. And I need to put a tile in there, but a tile's not going to fit, but an ingot will. So, put it there, and then that becomes the support for this wire to stack on top. Oh, wait, I just realized the flaw in that. And this brick definitely has to move. Grr. Could use... yeah. Here we go again. I want to say something snarky like, "Welcome to Gears and Bricks, where everything comes apart." That's fine. We live and learn. Oh yeah, I forgot. I needed to take these bricks out anyway because they're not mine. I have others that are mine. True engineer. Yeah. We'll go with that. Yeah, it's okay. And ideally, while I have it apart, I might as well replace these steps with white tiles. The problem is I don't have any white tiles available. So I'm going to have to take this apart again at some point. You probably won't... Well, no, you will see that because I have to put the stickers on the tiles and I have to take the tiles off to do that. So that'll be a different video. Yeah, come back next time where we take it apart again. Okay, so does it fit? Nope. By like 1/10 of a stud. Oh. Alright, that's fine. We'll do something different. Yeah, alternatively, I can just stick this battery in like that, you know, and just deal with the fact that it's going to be rattling around, or I could put it in some kind of cradle of foam or whatever. I don't necessarily want to put foam in it because then it'll be it could overheat theoretically. So, oh wait, before I do this, before I commit to that, just put this back here. Oh, this is the motor. That's right, so this doesn't connect there. This connects here. Oh. It doesn't. Because of the doors. Interesting. This is an example of what I thought, like, I thought it would work, and it doesn't. It's not really a matter of I didn't think this through. It's that I didn't realize. I just didn't realize. Okay, is there any orientation in which this would fit? No. I don't think so. Wait a minute. Might fit backwards. It does. Sweet. Okay. So. Huh. Interesting. Well, that doesn't. That needs to sit a plate lower. Oh. But I keep bumping the camera. That's not it. Is it actually visible? Yeah, it is. Okay, but only one of them is. I can still... No, I can still do it all blue. That's better anyway. Okay, that's 2, 4, 5. Yeah. I won't need 5, I'll need 4. And then where are the 1x1 plates? Yep. I don't think I used them up. I'm gonna stick these over somewhere else. Okay, so okay, yeah, I think the way to do this actually is to need that last piece. There we go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to replace these Technic bricks because the mechanism is no longer needed that they were mounted in. I'm going to take a 1x6 plate and a couple of 1x1 plates on either end and stack up. And that way, the things that bridge across the 2 sets, once I do 2 of these, the 2 sets of brick height locations can still attach, but the receiver can set down a little bit lower. which means it'll fit underneath the roof. Now it won't get good signal, but I mean, I'm gonna be so close to it anyway, and it's a shunter, so it's not like I'm not gonna worry about that too much right now. The important bit here is that it works and that it's Lego. The only thing that is not Lego here is the use of third-party wheels that weren't made in Lego in that size. I think 7750 had wheels in this size, but they weren't compatible with axles. I don't think. Not standard Technic axles. Now maybe one day I can convert this to a 12-volt engine. Maybe. That would be kind of fun, actually. Expensive, but fun. Become a convert. Okay, so now we've got these two pieces. Oh, and then this needs to stick down in there. The receiver wire as well as the motor wire. Yeah, I need to put the ingot on the other side, I guess. I could put it... Yeah, I could do that. I'll do that in a second. I don't know why this isn't... It was working before. I should say it was behaving before. Now it's not wanting to go down in there. I guess the wire will, yeah, it'll fit. Okay, there's those. And then there's the second one I made. It'll fit down in there. Okay, so now you can see that you've got these plates and then these plates that are level across here, so the windows can connect, but the receiver can sit a little bit lower and clear the roof. So now it connects theoretically just like that. This could totally explode, just a forewarning. I don't think it will. Oh, I know, I should have foresight here. I should connect the plates to the receiver and then set it down. Maybe. There we go. Yeah. Let's be smart about this now. Okay. So yeah, now we've got the receiver down in there. It fits beneath the level of the roof. The roof is actually going to be one plate higher than this door, so we should be fine. Should be. Famous last words. It'll be fine. I'm quite confident in it though. Oh. Come on. Oh. Yeah, I shouldn't push down on that. I forgot about that. That's not good. It's left over from an old design. Okay, so now I'm gonna grab the second ingot because there's no way to get it out. The old one. There it is. So get the ingot down in there. And then the plug is going to go kind of backward on top of it. Like that. This wire is going to be in the way, but that's okay. I mean, it'll be fine. So I don't count this solution to be non-Lego. I'm going to take a 9-volt clip with the 2 wires sticking out, and it's going to wire into Power Functions cable that has been cut. I didn't cut it. It came in a used lot that I got. And I was like, oh, I should just totally wire these 2 pieces up together and that'll be good. And then stick it on there, stick that on here, set the battery in there. I don't consider that non-Lego because, well, batteries aren't made by Lego, but they are required in Lego products, so it's not cheating. It's not cheating, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. So for the window, I'm just going to connect it to the roof. And just leave it as is. Like that's how it's going to be. No, don't you dare break. You did, didn't you? Oh yeah. I'm getting ahead of myself here. Gotta put the windows back on. We lean up against the receiver. Yep, there we go. There's that subtle sloping. Whoop. the rear glass is not connected very well. It is, but it isn't. If you notice, the tiles are half connected, like on an angle, to the clip plates. So and just how it worked out. So it's not really stressing the connection, so it shouldn't, in my opinion, it shouldn't be considered illegal. We have all seen worse from the Lego company. Of course, that's no excuse for the rest of us, but is this backwards? Am I doing something dumb? There we go. Nice and tight. Okay. Now, yeah, the windshield's just going to float, and that's fine. We're going to leave the silver off because that's going to help us put this back together. At some point, I need to swap the wheels. I think it was Philip who had pointed out, he's like, you should put the flanged wheels on either end and have the blind drivers in the middle. And I was like, but the flange driver should be on the driving wheels. But yes and no, all 6 are driven, so it doesn't really matter. But these are so tight on their axles, I'd have to take it apart more. So I've taken it apart so many times. What's another time to do it right? But whatever. If it doesn't have trouble on the tracks, I'm not going to worry about that change. Not too much, at least. Okay, so we left this off because this corner piece, because we're going to come in underneath it. Okay, what do we cut on? Lots of wires. Oh, the plug sticks out. Interesting. So this plate was sticking out. It was on this side of it, not this side. I just swapped it. And the reason I had to swap it is because this overhangs the plug. Hopefully that's enough clearance for it. Wait. Yeah, it should be. Okay. So that's why it wasn't seating down. Okay, interesting. Well, I'm gonna have to do without this 1x5, which is gonna leave it to be weak, but it's not, it doesn't fit, so I just have to be okay with it exploding, or risk exploding it every time I take it apart. It's fine. Disappointing, but fine. There we go. Okay, now I'm going to find the 1x2 plates. Always the last bag you pull out. Wrong 1x2s. Well, that's not it either. Did I run out of 1x2s? There's no way. I ordered so many. There's always something. Huh. I ran out of 1x2 plates. How is that possible? Well, whatever. It happens. So, there's one. And then 2 1x1s. I probably just misplaced them. I know I've got some, just don't know where. Okay. So, did it freeze? I'm curious, did it freeze? Okay. Well, they're saying no, because it froze on my computer. I'm watching what it's seeing, and my phone was like, charge me, please. So, it's charging now, but I was concerned. Okay, well, interesting. Could do, well, it's fine. It's fine how it is. Oh, wait a minute, how did... Yeah, it's 1x2 brick now, okay. Yay, it fits now. Hooray! Okay. Now I'll have to rearrange the wires so that most of them are in the back of the engine. That's not hard to do, it's just time consuming. I don't necessarily want to do it on camera. And then I'll put the battery, this battery or a similar battery, inside. And it'll just always be on when it's plugged in. And that's the way of it. So, alright. Now push those there. Yep. That goes back on. This goes here. And just like that, we have a messy desk and an engine. Now, doesn't have the battery in it just at the moment, but that is a few steps closer to complete. Yeah, and then the railing's holding up pretty well. Yeah, it's decent. Sweet. I'm curious how well this is going to do in the field, so to speak. Real world testing. Should work okay. But yeah. Cool. Well, thank you guys for joining me. This has been fun. It's always fun being live and sharing techniques and conversations. Brick Shay's asking, more exploding, question mark? At some point, maybe. Hopefully not. But yeah, thank you guys, and you're welcome. It's been fun, so see you guys next time.